You own your own business, and owning your own business means that you've come to terms with the fact that we're in the age of information technology. And we often focus on the word technology, but what about the information component? On a daily basis, your business and its employees most likely share thousands of bits of information. From emails to instant messages, meeting notes, shared documents, flyers, schedules, the list is endless. But how are you sharing this information? Is it the most effective way possible? And what security measures are you using to ensure this information is safely and securely shared and stored? We'll meet the solution that will provide your business with the most cost-effective organizational tool available on the market today, Axiom Workspace. Axiom Workspace is an innovative software centered around collaboration and document management. Let's dive into how Axiom Workspace works. After signing up, you'll be directed to the homepage, or what we call the dashboard. On your dashboard, you'll have the ability to add and customize tiles that are shortcuts to various aspects of the application. Click the plus sign in the lower right, select the tile, add, close, and then you have the ability to move and resize the tiles to your liking. You can also remove tiles by clicking the X in the upper corner. Another thing you'll want to do right off the bat when you get started is create your custom project types. Project types are helpful to organize your various projects. You can create one for a company's new marketing initiative, for a certain year's tax season, or even something as simple as a home improvement project. Simply click on the Projects tab and then Add Project Type. So let's create a project type for training. Give the project type a name and simply select an icon from the list. Now we have a new container for projects that we can use for training new employees. Once you've defined your project types, you can begin creating projects. To create a new project, just click on Create New, enter a name, description, select the work group that you'd like to assign the project to, and you can also optionally add tags. Once you've filled out this information, simply click Create. Now that we've created our first project, let's take a look at what's inside. All projects have an activity feed that summarizes the various activities going on throughout a project, whether it's adding files, events, or tasks, or you can manually add your own activity and set the type. Then see notifications to go out to all users or specific users that are part of the project. So let's add one here.
Instead, upload it online.
You can send notifications to multiple users or all users on the project. You can add it as a note or a calendar event, and you can set the customizable type. I'll leave this as a general post. Every project also has its own location to save files. You can add files, rename, drag and drop files into a folder, and set security. You can also upload files directly from your file system.
Remember, reverb is a naturally occurring psychoacoustic phenomenon.
Select the file.
Simply adding more will only make your vocalist sound like a cheap
and drag it right into Axiom Workspace. Every file has its own security settings. Simply click on the security icon. Security in Axiom is simple yet flexible. Security can be set on the user or workgroup level, and there's 3 levels of security: read and write, read only, and full access. And full access simply means that you have the ability to read and write and manage security. Next, let's look at notes. Every project has its own notebook. Notes allow rich editing within the browser, and you can also set security on notes in the same manner that you do files. Next up is tasks. Each project has its own customizable Kanban board. You can define task lanes, task lists, and tasks. So let's define some task lanes here. First we have up next, in progress, and let's add done. From here, you could add lists, and then from within lists, you could add multiple tasks. Assign tasks to multiple users, and then move them along the pipeline. As you check off tasks, you can see progress, leave notes, and keep on top of all the activity going on within your project. Projects also contain calendars. Calendars, you can add events related to your calendar, related to your project, and track the activity. You also have the ability to associate contacts with projects, and we'll dive into contacts here in a minute. Projects can also be nested. So you can add a sub-project, and then group them in ways that make sense for your organization. One last thing we'd like to talk about projects is how you can organize and categorize your different projects. One, you can mark favorites, and you can also filter your projects by tags, as well as search them and view them in a variety of different ways. Next, let's look at contacts. Other collaboration software out there generally doesn't incorporate contacts into the mix. We feel that contacts are an important part of your organization. Contacts can be created with simple details or more advanced details. You also can tag contacts. That makes it easy to filter and search on at later times. All contacts have activity feeds similar to projects, where you can see their activity and interactions with your contacts, as well as files. Every contact has a calendar and its own file system, in the same way that projects do. Axiom Workspace also allows you to send private messages to everyone in the system. If you don't want to send information over email, you can send it securely within the Axiom Workspace portal, and the user will receive an email telling them to log in and view their private message. Finally, Axiom Workspace has robust search capabilities. Quickly find material, whether it's across notes, projects, contacts, calendar events, or tasks, and retrieve the information for quick use. Thanks for taking a look at Axiom Workspace. Please sign up for our newsletter to get early access and updates. We appreciate your time, and we are very excited about releasing our new product to help companies and individuals collaborate better.